Question number 26. We have a table given with x and g of x. The table shows three values of x and their corresponding values of g of x, where g of x is equal to f of x divided by x plus 3 and f is a linear function. What is the y-intercept of the graph of y is equal to f of x in the xy plane? So what is given? It's given that the table shows the values of x and their corresponding values of g of x. And g of x is equal to f of x divided by x plus 3. It's also given that f is a linear function. So it follows that an equation that defines f can be written in the form f of x is equal to mx plus b. This is how we represent linear equations. And m represents slope and b represents the y coordinate of the y-intercept 0, b of the graph of y is equal to f of x in the xy plane. So the slope of the graph of y is equal to f of x can be found using 2 points. So if I know 2 points on any line or any linear function x1 y1 comma x2 y2, what is the formula for the slope? It will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This will be the formula. Now the table shows values of x and their corresponding values of g of x. So substituting values of x and g of x in the equation can be used to define the function f. So using the first pair of values from the table, let's use the table of values. So if I use x is equal to minus 27 and g of x is equal to 3, what will that lead to? So substituting, I'll get 3 is equal to f of minus 27, because the input is negative 27 over here, divided by, you know that in the denominator we have x plus 3, so minus 27 plus 3. And if you simplify this, we will get 3 is equal to f of minus 27 divided by minus 24. Now multiplying both sides of this equation by minus 24. What will I get? I will get minus 24 times 3 will yield minus 72. Minus 72 is equal to, these two will cancel out, f of minus 27. So what this means? That means for this input, minus 27 for this function f, output is minus 72. So that means one of the points on the f function will be minus 27 comma minus 72. So why we are trying to find points is so that we can use that to get the slope of the linear function. So what we can also do, we need 2 points at least to calculate slope. So we will use another set of values from the table. So another set of values from the table, minus 9 comma 0, and we will follow the same steps. So we will do the same steps and we will put input as minus 9 and output as 0 in the same function. So what we will get is 0 is equal to f of minus 9 divided by minus 9 plus 3. So that will simplify to 0 is equal to f of minus 9 divided by minus 9 plus 3 is nothing but negative 6. Again what we will do is multiply each side of this equation by minus 6. So minus 6 here and minus 6 here. So 0 times anything is 0 is equal to, so 0 is equal to f of minus 9. So now what is the input and output? Input when it is negative 9 for f function, the output is 0. So that means another point is negative 9 comma 0. Now we will put these 2 points. This point which we found earlier for f of minus 27 and now for f of minus 9. These 2 points can be used in the slope formula. Minus 27 comma minus 72, that was one point, and minus 9 comma 0, that is another point. Putting that in the slope formula, m will be equal to 0 minus of minus 72 divided by minus 9 minus of minus 27. And then when we simplify this, we will get 72 divided by 0 minus of minus 72 will be 72, and negative 9 minus of minus 27 will become plus. So minus 9 plus 27 will be 18, and then finally 72 divided by 18 will give 4. That means m is equal to 4, the slope. Now substituting 4 for m in the equation, f of x is equal to mx plus b. Remember, f is the linear equation. So f of x will be equal to 4x plus b. And again we can use negative 9 comma 0 and use that to solve for the y-intercept over here. So using this, output is 0. 0 is equal to 4 times negative 9 plus b. 0 is equal to negative 36 plus b. So to solve for b, just add 36 to both sides. That will give us the value of b to be 36. That means the y-intercept is 36. So since the question itself is asking, it follows that 36 is the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. That means 0 comma b, if we have to write for the function f of x, it will be 0 comma 36. This is our answer, because that is what the question is asking. What is the y-intercept of the graph of f of x in the xy plane? So 0 comma 36, it is showing in answer choice A. So that means A is our answer. So even though the function is giving x and g of x, we can still use it to calculate the input and output for the f function. We can use two of the points like negative 27 comma 3 and negative 9 comma 0. You get 2 points on the f function, then use that to calculate slope. And y-intercept also you can calculate by using one of the points. Negative 9 comma 0 seems easier to use. And once that is done, we know the answer, 0 comma 36.